I sometimes feel like the urge to say the most neurotic, vile that a man could say, that like a human being could say. Why is that cop stalking me? Why am I saying this, right? It's kind of the reason why I make this kind of content, right? I'm gonna post this. All of this content that you're seeing, it was from May of 2025 to September of 2025. And that is because I am scared to post this. I do not want to be made fun of. That's always been my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my problem. I always fear getting made fun of for trying to put myself out there. It's not a bad thing, but like, I just fear there's gonna be a dumb laughing like, he's trying to be something. I don't want that. Bruh. Like that, I don't, it's like, why? All right, today we are going to talk about why does life kind of just feel meaningless? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's seasonal depression hitting, but, you know, I typically feel kind of, I wouldn't say meaningless. I just think that I'm kind of going nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying? And that scares me. There are two things that scare me in this world. Getting literal up my ass, right? And then going nowhere in life. Oh, and memory loss. Yeah, 3 things. Currently, right, I feel like I'm going nowhere in life. Right now, as we speak, like, I start community college next week. I did not lock in for my first year in college. I did not. I'm not gonna lie. That might as well would have been like a gap year, because I legit, in total, for full time, I believe it's 5 to 6 classes. Part time is like half of that, so like 3 to 2 classes, right? Is that Alex Guevara? Now, how you been?
Oh, how I been?
Yeah,
Oh, good, bro. You?
I've been chilling.
That's what's up, bro.
Alright, I just saw one of my old friends. He was just like whipping his car, bro. Alright, what was I talking about? What was the video topic? I kind of feel like I'm currently going nowhere in life. You know, the past year, I might as well would have taken like a gap year, but like I said, I only took like 3 classes for my fall semester. I flunked. What did I take? Hold up. What did I take for fall? Oh, right. I took a business class. Once I took that, realized that I was not gonna do a business major. This makes me feel stupid. I took a macroeconomics class, and then I took a SDV or like college 101 class. I failed both my macroeconomics and my SDV. I kid you not. Like, I'm being so for real. That's how unlocked I was in school, bro, in the first semester. So once that happened, because I realized, like, it's no longer high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just show up to class and like you're chilling and all that. You actually have to study, right? You actually have to like put in work. Basically, to explain it to you high schoolers, right? Those of you guys who are taking AP classes, that is basically college, but like times 2. You know what I'm saying? Spring is kind of where I started to lock in. So spring, I took SDV again, because the only reason why I failed SDV, for those of you who go to my community college, the only reason why I failed was because I thought I dropped that class, because like the class was so that I legit was like, I'm not taking this class. Like, it was actually that horrid. Like, the teacher is just like, I thought I dropped it, but in reality, you know, I didn't. So I was like, oh, like, I got a 0 for that, because I didn't do any work. And the reason I failed macroeconomics is because I just didn't study. Like I said, like I thought I could do like the high school method kind of thing. You can't do that. You know, like, you actually have to put in work. It's actually crazy, bro. No, I passed both English and the SDV. I failed algebra somehow because, like, how do I explain this? The teacher said you need a 75 to pass my class. I got an 85, and for some reason I failed. But I knew it was like, because like my friend, he got 100 on that class and he still failed. So I was like, yeah, it's the teacher, bro. And I tried appealing, but they're like, no, like, you failed, you're a failure. Summer I took that class again. So now pretty much I'm in my second year of college, community college. So pretty much my first year, it was just being an idiot, being a sloth, being irresponsible. And I think with that, you kind of feel like I'm going nowhere, right? So I've decided I'm going to take engineering as my major. I might drop out of that major though, because like people say like it's really, really, really hard. You never know until you try. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to take 5 classes. I'm a full-time student, but I don't have a job. I legit spent this entire summer, right, looking for a job, and the whole situation was kind of weird because I was working with my dad this entire summer. It was good pay, but now that I'm a full-time student, pretty much I can't really work with my dad like anymore because my classes are from like 9 to 12. That's like 3 hours, right? Work typically tends to be very like an hour to 30 minutes away, right? So I have to wake up at 6, get to the job site at 8. By the time I get there, I have to leave, right? So it's kind of pointless for me to go. 9 to 12, we leave at 4 to 5, right? Me going there 30 minutes, I get there like 1:30 to 12:30 to 1, right? That's like a 3-hour shift. And legit, in those 3 hours, you're legit doing nothing. Like, or it slows down, so it just feels like you're doing nothing. So it's just like there's no point, right? So I can't really work with my dad up until winter hits. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? That's really great. Here's the thing. I think higher education is worth it to the extent that I feel like a bunch of like these business gurus, you know what I'm saying? Like most of them, a lot of them, they're just selling you a course. That's how they make their main source of revenue, right? So when they come here and they're like, oh yeah, like buy my course and you'll be like laying with chicks who are like gonna suck you off and you're gonna be making bank. No, you're not, right? Let's cut to the chase, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like it's more meaningless when I see other people on social media. Like they're living their life. They're like my age. And they're like making bank. Like a ton of bank. And I'm just, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Some of them are, daddy's money. You know what I'm saying? Or mama's money. I don't do that, right? I don't do that. Like everything that I have, like right now, I would say the duality between my parents is like 60% me, 40% them. And I'm trying to like, by the time I'm 21, it's like 70% me, 30% them. Or no. It's like 90% me, 10% them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I refuse to be like super dependent on my parents, right? So it's probably like just a prideful aspect of it, but it's really just how I see it. I don't know. And I see these people, they're like traveling and all that, and I'm just like, dang, bro. Like, I want to do this. But Tony, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude, I'd be like, yo, let's go out. Nah. Yo, let's go to DC. Nah. Yo, let's go like sneak around. Like, nah. Let's go on a 2-man. Nah. He's in a committed relationship now. So now we can't do that, right? Let's go to 7-Eleven. Nah. And this dude lives far, bro. So it's just like, bro, like, right now, I'm gonna currently take, my classes, you know what I'm saying? take my classes. I'm gonna try to ace all of them. I'm gonna let y'all know in December if I passed all of them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I want to take engineering, but that means I gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta lock in, bro. Like I legit have to put an academic comeback that no man has ever seen. Be driving more, you know, doing more car talks, especially since I'm going to like community college and commuting there, and also because I drive a lot. I like to mindlessly drive. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. Gets your head clear. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes at home, right? You know, a bunch of people in my house. I have my roommate with me, my cousin. So it's chill, but like, you know, sometimes I want to express myself without him being there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking in front of people. Because it kind of looks weird. Even like I'm driving, I be peeping like people who see me recording these, and they're kind of just looking at me like. But yeah, I feel kind of purposeless, man. But hopefully this year, you know, I can turn it around. I can finally see what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? This is just kind of like a hobby. This, if it turns into bank, you know, I'm not mad. You know, I'm not gonna complain. But this is more of like a hobby to me, because I'm bored. So currently, what I want to do, right? I think I already said this, but I'm gonna say it again. I want to do vlogs, like 6 to 8 minute vlogs, right? Soccer content, edits, and animations, all on this channel. But I gotta low-key make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta stop, you know, I actually gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I actually have to post these videos. But I'm scared. I'm super scared. Alright, so that's today's video. You know what I'm saying? That's today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Just me ranting about my community college life. Yeah, man, like that's it, you know, like hopefully y'all enjoyed it. You know, if y'all did, be sure to please like and subscribe, bro. And that'll be today's video. Peace.